Hi folks, welcome back to my horde. Let's see, so it's about 5:15. It is September 5th, Friday. 84.7, 83. My battery's not fully charged there. And it's 28.2 Celsius for my friends who are not in the United States. I'm being asked a lot of questions about troubleshooting a spark problem on a 200 ES. And I spent a few minutes going through the diagrams last night, and I noticed a gray wire that goes from the neutral switch or the reverse switch, I'm not sure, or both, that goes up to the CDI. That looks like it is some kind of interlock. I wish you lived closer. I could probably go through the bike in a matter of minutes. I mean, I'd put one side of the meter on the case, on the other side of the meter, the red wire, I would touch it to the wire that comes from the stator and make sure you have resistance to ground. I don't know what that should be, somewhere less than 100, I believe. Then I'd check this thing out, these two wires, and I would make sure that's supposed to be somewhere around 30 ohms. So you have a stator, you have 30 ohms there. Then the next thing is on a 200 ES, there's a bunch of interlocks. Your on-off switch obviously is, I'm going to call it an interlock, but it really is an interlock, right? You turn off the bike, you want it to shut down, you turn it back on, you want it to come back on. So that's kind of an interlock. Then there's some interlocks coming out of the case there for the reverse switch and so forth. And I think that's this wire here. And you got to make sure, I would expect those to be probably open circuits. You would have to see if you were neutral. Once again, there's two on the case there, one for neutral and one for reverse. So you'd have to figure out what wires they are. But particularly there's a gray wire that goes up to the CDI. And I have a tendency, probably what those neutral switches do is they probably ground to the case. That's why there's only one wire coming off of those, which means they probably shut it down by short-circuiting it. So I would probably check those to make sure that they were opened. I would also shift from neutral, shift to neutral and see if it opens or closes, and also shift into reverse, see if it opens and closes. That's probably what I would look at next. Tearing the flywheel off that thing, opening it up to mess with the stator. I mean, once again, you should test those. I actually need to put my hands on a bike and take some time to put together such a video, and I don't have those moments right now. What I need to do is get the schematic and have the schematic in my hand so I can tell you, check from the black wire or black and red wire to ground and see what you're seeing. But yeah, I got some stuff going on, some family stuff, so I'm going to be busy over the next couple of days. I just wanted to put up a quick wake-up video here to show you guys what I'm up to. So anyway, eBay is my best friend, and what I did was, obviously, I want to get that three-wheeler up off the ground, so I ordered tubes made in Korea. So I ordered some tire tubes. They were 2 for $22.95 delivered, so they were like what is that, $11.50 each, $11.50 each. This is where they came from. Guy was quick. I ordered these on, I think it was Wednesday, and what's today, Friday? I already have them. Tuesday night maybe I ordered them, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I already have them. So I took the front wheel off, which was tough because this thing is tapered, so the shaft slides through, but the shaft wasn't sliding back and forth, so I had to kind of grind down there to get that off. Anyway, I managed it. I put a tube in it. You can see it's up and it rolls, which is always a good thing. This tire seems to hold air without too much issue. This one softens up after a couple of days, but I'm just waiting for the carburetor, which it claims, according to the tracking numbers and so forth, it claims to be down in Keene, New Jersey. Keene, I think that's how you say it, Keene, New Jersey, or somewhere between Keene, New Jersey, and my mailbox. Chances are it's probably going to show up tomorrow, maybe Monday. My postman isn't all that quick, so then I'll take the tank off, put a temporary tank on it, smash the carburetor on there, and hopefully we'll take this thing for a rip snort. This thing here, I haven't had a chance to play with it, but oh, it doesn't have a kickstart. All it has is an electric start. Well, that's interesting. Hopefully the characters that we're playing with it didn't break anything. The guy I bought it from left it at a friend's house for a while, over the winter basically, and the friend had access to ride it, so I'm hoping that it didn't go from a good running bike that just needed some carburetor work under his care to a destroyed bike under his friend's care from sitting in the garage. If that is the case, probably what will happen is I'll pop it onto Craigslist, and if it needs more than a little bit of love, I'll put it up on Craigslist and push it over the side. I don't to buy a bike that runs for $200 to rip snort around the property. I got no problem with that, especially if it's got title. But to buy a bike that's going to need a whole bunch of love just to rip snort around the property, no, I don't think so. I'll make use of the fact that I have the paperwork and I could get some decent money out of it. So obviously I'm awake, and obviously I'm working on stuff. So my son's home. We got to go get a car. I got a bunch of stuff going on this weekend, so I don't know how many videos I'm going to squeak out. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. We'll catch you on the next episode of The Horde. Till then, enjoy every day. Bye now.